During the excavation of a Roman toilet in Italy, archaeologists stumbled upon a surprising treasure trove. The toilet, located in a once thriving ancient city that was a major hub of the Roman Empire, had been used by wealthy residents who had a habit of disposing of valuable items in it. As a result, the archaeologists found a wealth of dazzling treasures, including jewelry, coins, and other precious metal objects, when they dug through the layers of excrement. This discovery provided a fascinating glimpse into the lives and habits of wealthy citizens of ancient Rome. Welcome back to our channel dedicated to ancient archaeological findings. Today, we will explore the fascinating discovery of a Roman toilet in Italy and the surprising items uncovered. But before we dive into that, we have a question for you. Can you guess what Roman toilets were made of? Write down your answer in the comments section and see if you are correct. In 2019, archaeologists uncovered a treasure trove of artifacts from the drain of a Roman toilet located in a remote military community at the northern frontier of the Roman Empire. The toilet, found in a cast room or fortified settlement called Vendolanda, was once crucial in helping to keep watch over the Stonegate, a critical Roman transport route that connected riverside forts Lugia Valium and Caristopatum. Inhabited by the Romans during the first 4 centuries AD, Vendolanda was a crucial location before the construction of Hadrian's Wall, guarding parts of the wall. The location was overlooked for over 1,000 years until William Camden made the earliest post-Roman reference in his book Britannia in 1586. It wasn't until the 1930s that serious studies were conducted on the Vendolanda site when Professor Eric Burley began investigating it. Nowadays, the Vendolanda Charitable Trust coordinates further excavations that include hundreds of volunteers. Dr. Andrew Burley, the current CEO of the trust, is the 3rd generation of the Burley family dedicated to studying Vendolanda. The site was home to a garrison of infantry and cavalry units known as the Cohorus Court Galerium Equitata, or 4th part-mounted cohort of Gauls, who occupied the site early in the 3rd century. Although it was originally believed that the cohort consisted of locally recruited Britons, an inscription discovered in 2006 revealed a more complex social arrangement. The soldiers remained at the site until the construction of Hadrian's Wall, after which a stone castle was built in the area. However, it was torn down in the early 3rd century during a British revolt against the empire. The castle was replaced by military quarters and later by another stone citadel occupied by the 4th cohort of Gauls, who created an inscription. A vicus, or autonomous settlement, subsequently developed on lands near the citadel, except for one area that may have served as a butchery. These buildings lacked drainage facilities, so a separate bathing center, known as a theme, was built near the castle. Over decades of excavation work at Vendolanda, artifacts have been unearthed, including the Vinderlander tablets, the oldest known examples of handwriting discovered in the 1970s. Other notable relics found at the site include a cache of over 400 items, including a child's shoe that looks remarkably similar to modern-day sportswear, raising questions about the social composition of the settlement. In addition, the discovery of a wooden toilet seat in 2014 made international news. Finally, the excavation of a child's skeleton in 2010 suggested that ritual sacrifice may have been involved in her demise. In 2017, the team unexpectedly discovered cavalry quarters dating back to the early 2nd century, along with military equipment, textiles, and an impressively well-preserved, unbroken sword in its casing. The world's oldest boxing gloves, made from leather, around 120 AD, were also found that year. In 2019, a board game similar to drafts was found in a building structure, and a life-size sculpture of a hand was discovered in a muddy pond, possibly associated with the cult of Jupiter Dolorgenus, a secretive sect that flourished during the 2nd and 3rd centuries. It is believed that the hand was discarded into the watery grave as part of the temple's commissioning ceremony. Remnants of a hairy dog were also found during an investigation of a ditch that predated Hadrian's Wall. Burley, who examined the remains, noted their remarkable level of preservation and stated that this artifact provides insight into what may have survived in the deepest ditches of the site. Other discoveries in 2018 included a silver brooch depicting a duck found in a ditch from the early 3rd century. According to Burley, this jewelry is full of symbolism and hope and is so attractive that the trust has since manufactured imitations to sell online. In addition to these discoveries, a 2019 dig around the toilet ring of the Vindolanda bathhouse yielded pieces of precious carnelian and red jasper. These stones featured images of Roman gods and goddesses and had been carved by skilled artisans into shapes suitable for use in the rings. The specific deities depicted likely had personal significance to the wearer. Ludus latricularum boards have been recovered from various formerly Roman-occupied locations across Britain, including civilian and military sites. Therefore, it appears to have been a popular game enjoyed by all kinds of people, not just troops or aspiring imperators. At Vindolanda itself, Ludus latrunculorum boards have been recovered from the citadel, the sleeping quarters, and the house of a commander. The discovery of a board near the bathhouse, a site utilized by the entire community, also points to the game's wide-ranging appeal. Burley, the archaeologist in charge of the excavation, intends to continue his efforts at the site to find more boards by analyzing DNA samples from ancient skeletons found in Italy. A research team led by Jonathan Pritchard discovered unexpected stories about the ancestral origins of ancient Romans. While legend has it that Rome was founded by twin brothers Remus and Romulus, archaeological evidence suggests that the city-state of Rome was formed by villagers from Laudium in around 625 BC. Rome's power grew during its period of kings through military and economic expansion, until the city established a new leadership style in which its social elite came to rule. Julius Caesar rose to power during this period but was assassinated in 44 BC. Gaius Julius Caesar Octavianus became Rome's first emperor, starting the imperial period. Until AD 471, Rome prospered during this period, reaching its peak around AD 171. The empire eventually became too large to oversee from Rome alone. The study also examines how common modern traits have evolved and passed down through generations, including height, disease resistance, and lactose tolerance. Roman toilets were typically constructed from various materials, including marble, stone, and concrete. In addition, they were often decorated with ornate carvings and mosaics. Subscribe for more incredible discoveries.